diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
I'm going to put drums to that sooner or later. I don't know how you would, though. It'd have to be really, really slow. So, good morning, everyone. Some of you, good afternoon. I hope everybody's having a great day. Yeah. So, I did a lot of furniture moving yesterday. My brother-in-law does hauling, and it was worth it. But, man, I'm not used to it. I am beat, but I need it. I do. I need the freaking exercise, so don't feel bad for me. Please say hello. Let me know that you're here. Whether you're watching the live or the rewatch, I like to know who's around. And, while I'm talking, even if you're watching the rewatch, feel free to put stuff in the comments and give your experience, strength, and hope. That's what we are here for. I got a topic, something you'd like me to talk about. Feel free to bring it up, and we will do what we can. Who do we got? All right, we got Willie this morning. Mr. Livingston, good morning. Good to see you, bud. All right, we got some good mornings. And if you guys want to be seen, and again, it's entirely up to you. All you have to do is just click you hit the see more, and it'll be down at the bottom, and you can click it and it'll show your name. So, a few things before we get started today. Number one, Jerry, good to see you. Good morning. It's good to see you. It was good to see you both at the meeting yesterday. That was cool. We're gonna have fun today too. A couple of things. Number one. Okay, so I just put out my company logo, right? And I was so excited. I didn't really look at it. And it doesn't really say trudging together. It says fudging together. And somebody brought that up to me, and I can't stop laughing about it. Okay, here's the thing. If we can't laugh at life on life's terms, guys, then we got more work to do. I'm sorry. I think that's funny. Okay. It was, and to me, it's not a big deal. I think it's cool when things like that happen. We all get to have fun over something, With that, I want to let you know that I really appreciate somebody saying something to me. See how this thing, people don't approach me. I don't know why. I'm not going to really get into this. But they don't. People tend to think that I'm okay all the time, that I have everything under control. I don't, guys. I'm fucked up. All right? So I really appreciate it when people say, hey, Dion, this, or hey, Dion, that's wrong. I was telling Jill, when somebody approaches me and they do that, this is what goes through my head. I love you for thinking of me. Thank you. I don't care what you're talking to me about. See, that's none of my business. I can put that shit aside for a minute, right? So don't be discouraged. Very, very short. Didn't give me much to read on. So, oh my gosh, my big book's upstairs. Oh, we got another copy. There's always a copy of a big book somewhere handy around here. So, that would be page 60, right? Many of us exclaim, what an order, I can't go through with it. Do not be discouraged. Aren't we all screwed? Yes, we are. That is why we all get along, right, William? That's right. Many of us exclaim, what an order, I can't go through with it. They're talking about the 12 steps. Okay? Do not be discouraged. No one among us has been able to maintain anything like perfect adherence to these principles. Or were we just talking about this in the meeting yesterday? We are not saints. The point is that we're willing to grow along spiritual lines. All right? Big words in there. The point, here's the point, guys, that we are willing. Okay? Willing is not even an action word. There's no action in this because we're still on the third step, right? The principle we have set down are guides. They are guides to progress, okay? Your life is going to be unique compared to mine. It's unique, different than mine, right? And whereas maybe somebody else has cancer, I can certainly empathize with feelings. Maybe I haven't had cancer before, but I can empathize. I can put myself there. I know what it's like to feel loneliness like other people do not, right? And when people get cancer, they tend to feel like that. See, I truly believe that what I do here is for everyone. I specifically talk about alcoholism and drug addiction because that's what makes me up, right? But when it comes to life, we can all learn from this. So that's why it says when anyone anywhere reaches out for help, not just alcoholics, right? So we claim spiritual progress rather than spiritual perfection. We claim it. Okay? We claim. So in other words, we say, hey, I did this. Okay? That's claiming it. You don't have to do it to a group. Maybe your sponsor, you want to watch your ego. That's why, right? Okay? Pat yourself on the back. You can do it right now. Good job, Dion. Just don't break your arm fucking doing it. You pat yourself on the back. It's all right. Just don't sit there all day. Oh, I'm a great guy. Look at me. Look what I'm doing. No. Sometimes we need kudos. Then give them to yourself, man. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see what they had to say in the rest of this. Few experiences are of less value to me than fast sobriety. Yes. This is why my sponsees never make it. Because they want it now. They want to. Dion, we're not going fast enough. I'm sorry. See, I can only go through it with you the way that I went through it. I can't change that. That's why we have different people. There are different things. But I do not do the speed run of Alcoholics Anonymous. It doesn't happen. Okay? All these little things that are written in my book, you're going to write in your book, and that takes time. It's going to take an hour. Okay? It's going to take an hour to cover the cover. All right? Because your guys' book looks like this too, right? And it takes time. Okay? But the problem is we live in what I call the microwave age, where we want everything on fucking instant minute. Get rid of that concept. Okay? It does not work that way in AA. It comes in time, and it certainly doesn't come in your time. Remember that when we got here, we were in control, and you are no longer in control, including the amount of time. Okay? We lead. We do not push. There we go. It's kind of like you're rushing to work, but everybody's in the fucking way. Okay? But the next day, you left for work 20 minutes early. Now you got plenty of time, and nobody was in your way. I'm late for work. I'm late for work. Remember, we talk about intentions all the time. If you continue telling yourself I'm always late for work, guess what you're going to do? You are always going to be late for work. Always. Thanks, man. Thanks, Gary. Love you, bro. Too many times discouragement has been the bonus for unrealistic expectations. Not to mention self-pity or fatigue from wanting to change the world by the weekend. Okay? We didn't get here in 6 months. Okay? Discouragement is a warning signal. Yep. Okay, what is discouragement? Well, discouragement is a warning signal. And why? Because you have discouragement because you had an expectation. Right? You can plan the plan, but you can't plan the results. You don't know it. The secret of fulfilling my potential is acknowledging my limitations and believing that time is a gift, not a threat. Wow, I like that. Time is a gift, not a threat. I'm writing it down. Guess what's going to be on our time is a So time is a gift. You've been given the gift of time. Okay. I'm going to cover something just a little bit off topic here. Okay. I also want people to get rid of this. I only have a week of sobriety. Okay. I only have 30 days. I only have 2 days. No, you have 2 fucking days of sobriety, man. That is a long time. I've been sober for almost 5 years, and a week of sobriety is longer than 5 years. Alcoholics will understand that. So don't say that. Good on you. You got 2 fucking days. You never did that before in your life. Hope is the key that unlocks the door of discouragement. Yep, faith. Because there, I don't have any expectations. Because there, I have unconditional love from a higher power. The program promises, and I have every person I've seen do the work, I've seen this happen. Every time. The program promises me that if I do not pick up the first drink today, I will always have hope. Having come to believe that I keep what I share every time I encourage, I receive courage. Yeah. Very good point. So I'm getting courage by giving courage too. Yeah, baby steps. How do you eat an elephant? A bite at a time, right? All right. I really wish you guys would free up because what I have to do is I have to go back and see who's saying what. All right. So William is saying the I can't do it takes too long. I hate hearing that we have 24 hours world record. Yeah. I receive courage. It is with others that, with the grace of God and the fellowship of AA, I trudge the road of happy destiny. Okay, now I got trudging together from that. Okay, from page 164. And I love it. Listen to the whole thing. Trudge the happy road of destiny. Okay, what is trudging? Trudging is hard, right? So we're going to go through this life and it's going to be tough and we're going to be fucking happy about it. All right. Well, let's take what happened to me earlier. I could have gotten mad about that. Oh, well, whose fault is it? Start pointing fingers. And then all of a sudden I'm going to go back to the person that did it for me. I'm be, you're a fucking idiot and da 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 da. No, I just wrote him back and I said, hey, I just noticed this. Can we change is it okay if we change the font or, and we're done. He doesn't have to do anything. I pay for the price. His job is done. Hey, I approved it. And he came back and he's like, yeah, we can do that. Okay. Now, if I was a jerk to him, what do you think he would have said? Fuck you, Dion. Yeah. And how could you blame him? May I always remember that the power within me is far greater than any fear before me. May I always have patience, for I am on the right road. You're on the right road. I'm going to zip through this real quick too, guys. Actually, let's just I'm just going to read it real quick because I like it. Why don't I spend part of today thinking about my assets rather than my liabilities? Why not think about victories instead of defeats, about the ways in which I am gentle and kind? It's always been my tendency to fall into a sort of cynical self-hypnosis, putting derogatory labels on practically everything I've said, done, or felt. Just for today, I'll spend a quiet half hour trying to gain a more positive perspective of my life. Do I have the courage to change the things that I can? Through quietness and reassessment of myself, may I develop a more positive attitude. If I am a child of God, created in God's image, there must be goodness in me. I will think about that goodness and the ways it manifests itself. I will stop putting myself down, even in my secret thoughts. I will respect what is God's, and I will respect myself. Today, I'll remember self-respect is respect for God. Okay. So when you say, I'm an asshole, you're calling God an asshole. Little problem here now, huh? Hey, Morgan, it's good to see you. I love you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Been a little while since I seen you. I hope you're doing good, man. So what we say we are, we are. You know, several years ago, I quit calling myself an asshole, and guess what happened? I quit being one. Okay. Now, if I go through the day and I go, God, Dion, you fucking idiot, I apologize to myself. I know I'm weird, but I don't deserve to be treated like that, and I'm not an idiot. I'm sorry, Dion. I didn't really mean that. That was, and guess what? Now I do it less often. Does it still happen? Sure. Do I make fun of myself all the time? Yes. There you go. Let's end it with that. From this moment forward, I will do something different. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys so much. I do. Yeah. Peace out and have a day. Bye.